Aloha beloveds, namaste. My name is Christina Huntley, founding catalyst of the Creator Consciousness Institute. And in this video, I am so excited to share with you probably the biggest and most important vision that I've ever had for my life. Now, chances are if you're watching this video, you are a visionary. You came to this planet with a great sense of purpose and urgency, and you felt like you had a mission, and you never did anything small. You always had this sense of something bigger and greater, and this expanded sense of possibility that people around you may or may not have understood or supported. And whether or not you always had clarity on what that vision was, you always had this deep underlying sense of greatness, of purpose, of passion, and possibility. Now, this also describes me, and I was a pretty switched on child, and I had a lot of visions, and I seemed to make a practice of learning how to realize these visions, and so I've had a lot of very miraculous things happen in my life. For example, at the age of 17, I received a private pilot's license on scholarship, and then I became a beauty queen, and then I worked for the United Nations in African refugee camps by the age of 22, and then completed my master's degree at Harvard University on a fully paid fellowship. And there are a number of others I could mention. Now that all sounds really, really impressive, and naturally I was honing my skills, my manifestation skills, and my capacity to realize the dreams inside me. And that's really important. However, there's one dream, one vision that I had that surpassed all the rest, and it drastically transformed my life in a way and in many ways that I could never have imagined. It's like the mother of all visions, and it goes like this. God, please use me. Please, Spirit, let me be your instrument. Let the essence that is at the heart of all beings burst through my heart and sing its song through me. Let my life be for something. Let all this be for something. Let my purpose be fulfilled. Please, Spirit, use me. Now, when I made that prayer, I was clear that it was the new direction for my life. There was nothing more important than this prayer. And so I began to affirm it in my heart deeply. And what ensued next surpassed all miracles that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I began to have awakening experiences of the unity consciousness that is, in fact, everywhere and everything all the time. I was called to move to Hawaii and was invited there as a guest for several months. Moved to Hawaii, left a relationship I had been in for a long time, and found my beloved, Oliver. We became married and relaunched our work, and now are living on the island of Bali, which is what you're seeing behind me. But more than that, what I wish to share with you is that this prayer to be of service to God has completely transformed every waking moment of my life. It has created this pervading sense of grace in everything, so that things are so much smoother. And I'll never forget when I began to understand why that is. And I was sharing with a teacher and spiritual guide of mine at the time that I couldn't believe the grace and light and miracles in my life. And she looked at me and she said, Christina, it's really simple. When you serve the divine will serve you. When you would do anything for God, God will do anything for you. And so this prayer, this vision, this orientation to be of divine service is the greatest blessing you could ever activate in your life. It activates all other blessings, and it gives permission for all light and love and goodness and truth to just pour into your life. And so why am I sharing this with you today? It's not just to feel good. It's not just to remind us of a core principle. It's for something much bigger. As I prayed this prayer, use me, Spirit, please put my life to good use. Sing your song through me. I began to have greater and greater visions of my mission and my purpose here in this incarnation on this planet. And at one point I was given a big vision, and I was shown that my job, that I would be given the most incredible tools and techniques and advanced methods to help activate the visionaries and up-and-coming leaders on this planet, the next Mandelas, the next Gandhis, the next Mother Teresas, and that I would be given tools and techniques and a conduit of grace that could support and serve all of these magnificent souls, this next generation of leaders and visionaries on this planet right now, to wake up and activate and heal their lives and serve like never before, and to serve with so much more ease and grace and joy and flow and peace and happiness, and without all the turbulence of past paradigms of martyrdom and struggle and darkness and all that jazz that we're graduating out of as we speak. And so before you think for a moment, oh, she couldn't possibly be talking about me, here's why I stopped watching this video, stop, pause, keep watching, because if you are watching this video, I am speaking to you. You are one of those great leaders. You are one of those visionaries. And here's how I know. First of all, you resonated with this video. And second of all, we are in an age of collective embodiment. What does that mean? Collective embodiment means that we're not sitting around twiddling our thumbs waiting for the one great illumined being to descend from on high and rescue us all. No. An age of collective embodiment is one in which every single puzzle piece counts. Every single soul, every single light worker, every single peace worker, every single earth servant and person who is inspired to make a difference has an essential piece of our collective awakening and healing puzzle. No matter how big or how small you think your gifts are, trust me, they're important and they're valuable. So much so that we're all counting on you to shake off the heaviness, claim your awakening, orient yourself to divine service, and deliver those gifts that are sitting in your heart. And if you already are doing that, this message goes out to you too, because those gifts want to be shared bigger and brighter and more expansively and joyfully and more easily than ever before. So I encourage you to start, or to find your way back if you already are oriented this way, to refocus on that vision, that prayer to be of service to the divine, your divine essence, in the most coherent, highest destiny, most ecstatically joyful way possible. Make that part of your every single day prayer, your routine, your practice. Use me, Spirit. Let my entire being serve you and only you in your most loving possible way. I would love to hear about your grand visions, your inspirations, what you have heard and seen, and what songs your heart is singing for how you can serve on this blessed planet, which is going through so many changes at this time. I would love it if you could share your visions in the comments below. After all, we're here to inspire and uplift and support each other, and I will be responding to those comments personally. Now in our next video, I'm so excited to be sharing with you the 7 principles of divine transfiguration. 7 principles of divine transfiguration that will help you get from that idea, that vision, and the life you have now into the realization of that vision, and a life where you're living it, breathing it, speaking it, eating it, and actually fulfilling it in every department of your life. These are 7 principles that have completely rocked my world and taken years to integrate, and have created some of the most miraculous changes in my physical experience of life, as well as my service, that I could ever have asked for or imagined. So go ahead, please share your visions and inspiration in the comments box below, and I'll be responding personally, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Aloha. Namaste.